So yes, it's we'll have to just see how it's how they decide. But it's, I don't. And so what some people are saying is that it's sort of made the show so bad that it's not going to go ahead anymore. But I hope not, because you know it's. I don't think that's what anybody wants. Not even the people that have been unhappy from it. They just want things to be better, you know. And so hopefully things can be improved. Right. I am happy with that. So it's a bit paler in the centre than the edges. That's exactly how I wanted it to look. So I'm pleased with that. Now that is me done for today. So thank you so much for watching. Hope that you have a super day and happy colouring. Everyone, welcome to the next video in this series from World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. I am just organising my workspace while I'm talking to you. We have got this sort of long thin design to look at today. Let's come in a little closer, there we go, and have a little look. Now we're using Schpirerr Farben Pencils. Who knows how you say it? I probably do. And we've got, thought I would do all these three florals the same. I think we're about in almost as close as we can go. There we go, we've got a lot of background. We'll worry about that later. We won't worry about it, we'll do it later. I quite fancied doing these little circles in a bright red, like a scarlet or something. So I'm going to have a look on my swatch chart and find a really bright red. I'm thinking that there's no, that's a bit pinkish. Let's go for the True Love. Okay, it's sort of a mid-red. That's where I'm going to start. I shall find the pencil. That's not it. I think it's this one. Here it is. True Love. Now I haven't sharpened these, so I'm going to need to do that because these are teeny tiny. There we go. When they're new, you can just sort of roll them around in the sharpener. It tends to be enough. Now today I'm recording at a much later time in the day and the sun has moved right around, so I haven't got to, I opened my blind, we've got some natural light in here, and so the page might look a different colour to yesterday. I find when I put my lamp on, even though I sort of try and have it on the daylight setting, it can make it look a little bit more yellowy, but than it does in the daylight. But now I'm wondering whether to use this red in these corners. I think that's what I'm going to do. So here, look, I'm going to pop in quite a lot in that corner and then a less to the edge like that. Oops, try not to miss off that. And then I'm just going to do the same for all of them, so I won't talk you through them all. I'll tell you what I've been up to. We've had the plumbers in this morning doing the beginnings of the shower room, which is great news. So basically they have stripped out the old shower and cut away all the rot that was there. So basically, excuse me. Oh, basically there was rotten floor. Floorboards are not floorboards, they're just boarding, just cheap, I can't think what it's called, boards anyway. So they stripped all that, they took out, you know, they took out the shower tray, took off the tiles, took all that away, and then behind the tiles, the boards there were so rotten that they were just dust. Where there was a crack in the grout of the tiles and the water was getting through, it seemed. There was also a very rotten looking bit elsewhere in the floor, in a place where I didn't even know it was, the water was getting in, so through. So yes, it got rid of all the rot and nastiness, and which is rather nice, and actually doesn't smell as nasty, which I guess is what you should expect. Now, the flower petals, I'm thinking, where should we go with these? Should we go already orange, I think? I'm just going to have a look at my colours. The cadmium red is quite an orangey colour. Oh, just trying to find it. Is that it there? Yeah, you can see, I'm sure, that it looks quite orangey. Cadmium red. So we're going to use that again. I'm going to just sharpen it a tad because they're quite small. Now I would like to make them a little darker nearer to the petal next to them than on the edge. It's going to be a little bit tricky to achieve that. I'm going to try my hardest and, you know, be relaxed about it because it's, you know, may not be brilliant. But they finished, it's actually 4 o'clock now, so I haven't got very long. But I thought I would just pop in and do a little video because I've been enjoying this page and trying out my new pencils, so I wanted to come and have a go. And I thought I would just get one in before it was time to cook. Plus, I have been watching the Olympics and there isn't much on at the moment. The athletics has started and I know some people really like that. I'm not a big fan of the athletics, to be honest. I like watching things we don't normally watch, and I like gymnastics, as you know, things like that. But Team GB did very well this morning, so that was fun. So I was making some compilation videos for you because I didn't think I'd be able to make any videos for you. And he actually said they're going to be finished, he thinks, on Wednesday. So I'll have an extra couple of days that I haven't allowed for to make videos, so that's rather good. I do need to do a planner page, but it's a really daunting one. I've been looking at it and thinking, yes, you know, not really sure what to do with it. So we'll see about that one. But there will be, as I say, there will be compilation videos still. It's just that if I'm making I made lots actually this morning when it's still exporting. I hear my computer whirring away. It's through a closed door and I can hear the fan going bonkers because it's quite a big file. But anyway, if I find that I don't need to use all the ones I've made, my members will get them. They're only videos. What I've been doing is a flip through video and then a completed video, so you can see them sort of one straight after the other. I thought they might be useful and interesting, but as I say, my members might get them if I don't need them for normal viewing, but we'll see. See how it goes. But I found quite a few to do, so I been playing around with those this morning while watching Olympics. So that's been good. I didn't go out or anything, well, because the guys were due at 8, and husband had to go out and buy something first thing, so he had this all planned. As soon as they arrived, he'd make them a drink and then he'd go out and buy the stuff. So I was like, okay. Now I was going to go out and do something, but I needed to be back in time for the diving, which was at 10. I'm going to find some yellow for the middles of those flowers. I think the Vanilla Sun will work. I think that's what it's called. Is that it there? Oh, they don't want to come out of the tin. They're being shy. No, yeah, that's it. Hang on. It's called Vanilla Flower. I've written Vanilla Sun on my swatch chart, so my swatch chart is wrong. Oh, whoops. Okay. So there it is, Vanilla Flower. Why did I write Vanilla Sun? That's a really strange name. Never mind. I will change that on the blank swatch chart. So but I can't change it on the one that I've swatched. Well, I can and re-upload it, but it'll look messy if I just cross it out. I'm sure you'll know what I mean. So, but I'll change it on the other one, and then if you'll wanting one that you swatch, then you've got it right. There we go. It's simple. Now we need some greens. I quite like an olive green with a orangey colour. I'm going to grab the pickle, it's called. Where are you? Here you are. Oh, it's turned around the right way so I can see it. Pickle. It's a good name, isn't it? So, do I need the light on? I feel like I do, because it's a bit easier for me to see what I'm doing. It just suddenly felt like it was a bit dark. For me, I mean, you know. I think for you, you don't notice a big difference because the camera adjusts. But for me, it does make a difference. I can actually see my desk. Although it's a good excuse for not staying in the lines. Oh, I didn't have the light on, I couldn't see. But you know me, I'm not very good at staying in the lines. So yeah, they've worked very hard. Arrived at 8, so I had to get up early. But I was actually awake at 5 because I had a terrible night. It was so sticky and hot, and it's much cooler today. I'm looking forward to my bed tonight. So yeah, hot and sticky, horrible. And then there was a load of noise outside, like someone was putting a load of stuff in their car and opening and shutting doors and banging and stuff, and that was about 5 o'clock. And then crows. There were crows shouting outside. Oh, husband said he thought they were like on the Juliet balcony of our bedroom shouting, but I think what he didn't realise was the French door was open, and had they been there they would have been an awful lot louder. But they were on the rooftops and I could hear one shouting, and then in the distance I could hear another one calling back. So they're having some sort of long conversation. I was like, oh shush. But I don't think I would have gone back to sleep because I just was uncomfortable, you know. I was sticky and hot, and then I threw the covers off and I wasn't, and then I didn't feel comfortable without any covers on. Oh, yeah, you all know what it's like. Everyone's been through it. It's blonde. But as I say, tonight I'll be feeling a bit better because it's going to be a bit cooler. So that's good. But husband has just gone to get some treatment for our shower for the wood that is left. Some of it is a bit blackened from mould, and he wants to treat it so that, you know, it's not sort of letting its spores out everywhere inside, being patched in and whatever. So he wants something, so he's gone out, and I sent him out. He said, oh, I don't know whether to. I was like, just go, because it's gonna smell and we're gonna want it all gone before we go to bed. I think, what's that colour? Sun-Kissed. Yeah, I'm going to use this colour. This is called Sun-Kissed, and it's like a sort of honey colour. Oh, there. No, I can't use it. I used it for that one. Obviously, it's a favourite colour of mine because I picked it last time. Let's use something else for our background. We could use a very light green. We've got a lime, but I think our green's quite light. We could use a dark green. Brown. We don't really want brown. We could use, I know, let's use a pale orange. There's a colour called orange, which is quite pale. There we go. Let's use orange. Oh, it's a bit blurred. There you go. So I'm going to put down, just like I did with the others, a really light layer to start with, and then we'll just see where we're at. Now it's quite a big background. I'm going to try and press really lightly, which is why I'm holding so far away from the tip of my pencil, and just doing a light action because I don't want it too dark. You know, I want us to see the orange, but I don't need a really thick, intensive colour because we need our flowers and things to stand out. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, the lads that were working seemed nice guys. That was good. they vacuumed up after they finished. It wasn't perfect. I mean, you know, I'll be vacuuming tomorrow anyway, I expect. But, you know, they tried, and they put down some sort of carpet protector on the stairs and the hallways and things, so that, you know, they're up and down, which is good. And that'll just be down for the weekend, so I won't really need to vacuum, I don't think. I think it would be better to leave it all until they're done. I might just, this weekend, I might just clean the kitchen and then leave the cleaning until they finished. Seems a bit pointless otherwise. So that will save me a job anyway, won't it? Although I could, yeah, I might clean out the shower that we're using. But apart from that, I might not do much. I could. The house is already quite dusty, but you know, by the time they finish, there'll be more dust. They've created quite a lot today, to be honest. But anyway, luckily, because it was warm, we had the windows open, and apparently that always really helps when it's dusty. So according to some other workman I had in once. So anyway. It didn't seem too dusty, not as much as I thought. I guess because we're dealing with sort of wet wood and things. But our bed is a bit dusty because it's our ensuite bathroom. But they'd vacuumed it, but then I banged it and a load of dust came out of the sheet. But husband said he's going to vacuum all round later, which is good. So that's quite rough and ready. You can see it's not particularly neat, but now we're going to go in with a bit more effort here. So I'm going to put more colour on the edges like that. Not lots, just an extra layer. And then just fade it down into the page a bit. Well, into the section like that, and just keep working around. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this page for so long, and I don't know why I haven't got around to it, but it's nice to be able to do it. I'm just going to tidy up these other bits, try and make them look a little bit more even, make sure I've gone right up to the edge of all the flowers and that sort of thing. And then that'll make it a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm going to feel a bit strange once the Olympics finish and I haven't got anything to watch. You know, having watched Wimbledon for so long and enjoyed that, and then I've got the Olympics to watch, but I don't really watch very much TV after that, so I don't know what there's going to be on. I guess it will be coming up time for my favourite Strictly Come Dancing. There's been a bit of controversy, well, a lot of controversy about the show this year with regards to the fact that some of the professionals have been accused of bullying the celebrities that they're training, and it's an interesting one. I mean, some are going to court, so obviously until that happens we won't know. We won't hear all the evidence and won't know what's decided. But I have interesting, because I have been bullied, I feel like there shouldn't be a definition of bullying. If you feel like you've been bullied, then surely you've been bullied. It's like, I categorise it in the same way as saying, it's a feeling, you know. If I feel sad or happy or joyous or, you know, something amuses me, nobody else can tell me how I'm feeling because I'm the one that's feeling through that. Whether I'm laughing at a joke that no one else finds funny or I'm finding something sad that no one else finds sad, you can't deny that that's how I'm feeling, because that's how I'm feeling. So I feel the same with bullying. If someone feels bullied, then they're bullied, you know. But unfortunately that isn't the way it's defined, and presumably legally there will be certain, I don't quite know what the case is, but there will be, I think she says that she got post-traumatic stress from the way she was treated. So I'm assuming it's a sort of compensation claim, but I don't really know, to be honest. But you know, there's never an excuse for behaving like that. So, but you know, oh, my husband's back. But it was denied that, you know, the person denied that they'd done it. So it's difficult, isn't it, to know? But I've always felt it's better to give the person, hang on,